are you doing? We're going up to McKee Barracks there. That barracks was historically was supposed to be built in India.
Well, McKee is actually famous for actually bringing in a person. His name is Terence Power. He actually is from McKee, and that's how everybody would actually know it these days. It wouldn't be back in the day.
Well, back in the day, McKee Barracks there. That's it.
So you're doing a documentary here, or what's
yeah, so
no, I'm just saying, look, kids these days wouldn't know what McKee Barracks was brought up for.
I know, but
where if you say Terence Power is from McKee, they'd be saying, right, fair enough, I know where that is, because he used to be...
but it's nothing to do with the Indian Raj and the British Empire. This is what I'm talking about.
Alright, tell us.
Now, a great fan of Terence Power, but I mean, for fuck's sake, I'm talking about architectural stuff. So that plans, there was an old myth going on.
First of all, we're playing the Dublin Open today.
Yeah, Dublin Open.
For anyone that's clicked in the video.
Hold on.
And the Mick fella is going to win it.
Yeah. The Mick
and the dad's just coming to spectate him, hoping he's not in Mick's group.
Support me son, yeah, end the story. Anyway, back onto the architecture of the McKee Barracks, right?
There was the joystick if you
didn't fuck.
Right, we're stopping this here because
it's gone.
No, it's not. But like you're talking about McKee Barracks, and we're going to a dart
tournament. I'm talking about
tournament.
the myth was right that the plans got mixed up with the barracks in India. So that place should have been built in India with the British, right? But it wasn't. But however, that's
that.
We'll leave it at that.
Now,
anyway, the more famous end of it is Terence Pears from McKee Park. Go on to Terence.
Yeah, and here's another one for you, Terry. Are you listening?
Go on.
Tell everybody you're making your debut for going to a Dublin Open.
Oh,
when was the last time you done that?
Oh, 35 years ago.
So it's practically like a debut. It's not actually the debut, but
maybe it's more than 35 years. How old am I now? I'm 77. So
you were 80 last week.
I was 80 last week, but I got a few years off me. Off me sentence.
There we go. Well,
so
we're off to the Dublin Open. And the Mick fella is going in to win it after smashing Alan Richards with an 11th dart. Sorry Alan, I know I love you, but I just have to throw that out. Best of luck to you and Sean today, by the way. But yeah, Mick has his number lately. Look at him with the grin on his face, and the CP company sponsors him.
Yeah.
Shout out CP for sponsoring the jacket, by the way. Keep sponsoring.
That's it. Stone Island as well if you're looking.
Stone Island.
Thanks, Stone Island.
And Bowles, if you want to sponsor as well, you take a sponsorship from the Bohemians.
And a big shout out to Little for the double gusset underpants. Thanks a minute.
Lovely, happy days.
To build it up and get ready to go. Look for as much sponsorship as we can get. So keep your ears to the ground so we can get us.
About 96 entries, I think, and it's a round robin group, so 4 or 5. But yeah, we'll see. I'll let you know. Right, let's get into this video. Dublin Open today. We're wearing the old 50 years celebrating the Camp Nou jersey. 2007 it was released. Completely irrelevant to this video whatsoever. But we'll take you through the groups. We'll talk about Ter, we'll talk about Ross, we'll talk about myself because we're involved in the video. Don't want to leave them aside. It's not all about the Mick fella. And I know we used to love Ter content. I do know a lot of people love that, so we'll keep you updated. Will we start with my group or Ter's group? We'll go with my group first, right? Game by game of how I got on. So first game we play Daniel Flannery, friend of the show, Rovers fan, so we had to beat him. First leg Daniel takes in 22 darts, second leg I take in 20 darts on throw, and the final leg I take on 21 on throw. So we've talked about this 21-18 darts. It's the magic number, lads. And we're doing it a little bit more often. The more we do it, the more games we'll win. Second game we play Adam Kinsler, friend of the show as well. He plays for my darts team. First leg we go in 26, not great. Second leg 26 again, so poor from both of us, but look, it's a win on the board. Yeah, my lowest average of the day, 56. We'll take it though. Again we played Paul, we win 2-0, we throw very well, 83 average. First leg we hit a 16 darter, and then the second leg we hit a 20 darter. Not bad, we'll take it. Final game we played Joe Byrne, another friend of the show. I was surprised I won this one, but yeah, we got the dub. Played well. First leg we go out in 22, not great, but does the job. In the second leg we go out in 18. And yeah, we win 2-0. So we're through to knockout. Ter's first game he lost to Sean McKeown was 74 average. Sean was 79. Ter's second game he won 2-0 with a 93 average, beating Ross O'Brien, friend of the show, 93 average. And then, yeah, Ter wins his last game and he gets through the group. So Ter's through the group second. Ross Ryan as well. He lost his first one, won his second, and then he wins obviously the rest of them and gets through the group coming second. So we're all through. We're all through. That's tough. That's tough for everyone you go to it to get through. So we're into I got into the last 32. Ross was in the last 64. Ter was in the last 64 because they came second. So you kind of got it. If you finish second, you kind of had to play last 64.
Right.
The groups are over, I think. Are the groups over? Anyway, I'm through. Didn't lose a game. Take it.
Tommy Kelly, look here. Tommy Kelly retired.
Tommy Kelly, how are you? We're live here.
I'm good. Tommy Kelly, we're live here.
How are you getting on?
I don't really know. Sean McCowan hammered me in the first game. Sean absolutely hammered me, and I've won my other 2 games. I don't know what's going on. Someone left the group, right? And here it is, Tommy Kelly, look.
How are you doing, lad?
Retired taxi man and a truck driver.
Millionaire.
Multi-millionaire. He's going to...
Revenue behind you. His update. Last one, Ross.
I'm just happy I got through, yeah.
He's
I'm
true.
not playing well, I'm not practicing, so
I taught my group, so I could play Ross.
yeah,
We could play each other.
I hope I get
I
Mick.
could also play Ter
I
as
hope I
well.
get Mick.
Ter came second, so.
I let Mick win because
No, you won't let me win.
no, I won't.
Yeah.
I'd never let anyone win.
So we'll see, but
Just saying that for the camera.
we've done well to all get through, to be fair. 100 people, 100 entries.
Yeah,
It's not bad. Usually you have one that gets a hard group or it doesn't get through.
but I got tough enough.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we'll keep going. I'll keep you updated and maybe.
Michael Mann, just a shout out there, yeah. Michael Mann topped his group, beat the legend Joe Bourne. Good group.
Not bad. We'll take it. Right. So we'll get into the knockouts next.
It's true, yeah. Party's true.
Yeah, Ter's
There's
true.
one game left, doesn't it?
No.
No, it's true. Ross O'Brien went out. Sorry,
Yeah.
Ross O'Brien. We love you
Cheers.
the bits, and there's only one Ross that'll go through with Fish Rods.
And Ter's true. So we'll take us to the next game. Draw is done. I'm through to the last 32. Ter and Ross. Ter's last 32. And Ross has to play a prelim. And if Ross wins, he plays me in the last 32. So hopefully he wins and we get to play against each other. But he's playing good player and Andy Kennedy, so we'll see. I'll keep you updated. Ross plays the last 64 game. He loses 3-1 to Andy Kennedy, and then I have to play him. So the winner of Ross's game was to play me in the last 32. So Ter, in his last 32 game, which was before me, he plays John Seagraves, a friend of the show as well, I think. He actually went to Killarney with Ter, so he knows Ter. After fun. Yeah, we're first playing here. Win the game first. Right, Ter, yeah. So Ter loses out in the first leg. John goes out in 21. Ter goes out in 23 in the second leg. Ter goes out in 13. The third leg, and he finishes with 16 there. So Ter finished with an 83 average in that leg game. 83 average, 3-1 win, and he's into the last 16. And I'm playing in the last 32 now. So I actually, without blowing me outro, but I play very good. I play unbelievable. I haven't played this. I play alright, not unbelievable. It's pretty believable what I throw here. So I lose the first leg. He goes out in 20 darts. Second leg, I hit a 14 darter. Start with a 180. He was on a 9. Second leg, he goes out in 21. Again, the problems is if he goes out in 21 on throw, I need an 18. And then the last leg, we don't throw a lot. We average 63 and he goes out in 19. So the 21 probably, that 14 that inflates the average major. So we finished with 78 average, but really, it's no use throwing a 14 there if you can't back it up. I don't care about 14. I'd rather an 18 and a 21 for the whole game. So that's what we need to work on. Averages don't tell the story. They tell you if you have one good leg, you have a good average for the whole game. Right, I'm gone. Played alright. Wasn't a bad game. Ross marked it.
Good game. Beat both of us.
Yeah.
I should have been playing you.
I didn't do too much wrong. It's fine. Anyway, Ter's still in.
Walk on, Terry. Are you gone? Are you
Ter's still in.
Fuck off, Terry.
Last 16, I think. And then, yeah. We're getting back. Yeah, cheers. Anyway, that's a wrap. We'll see how Ter gets on.
So this is the Mick fella, because he's famous these days. Getting a picture with the young lad, Caden here. That's the Mebs fella there. Also yapping away. Showing the future, how it's done. Now you're going to be on the stream, you play. Prediction is Terry Main and Gareth Gray final if they're both on the opposite side. I'm going to call Mebs because he's my partner in crime to win the whole thing. What's your prediction?
I have to back the outlet, but
Sean McCown's in there as well.
yeah, you've Sean
What about
McCown,
Sean?
Matty Flynn's in there.
Yeah, Matty won't do it against your either. Sorry, Matty, I love you, but
I'm going to say Sean McCown.
fuck the wreck.
I seen him down in Mead. I played with him down in Mead. He was unbelievable. And if he's on it, he's no one's beating him.
If Sean McCown's on it, A game, no one beats him.
No one beats him. So I'm going Sean McCown. I think if he plays Ter in a long format, he might beat him.
No,
He's not scared of Ter.
I'm going Ter because I watch Ter and Sean playing the shop all the time, and Terry has his number.
Ter. So Ter goes into the last 16. Playing Alan Valentine. And yeah, so Ter goes 1-0 now. He goes out in 21. Ter gets it back. He goes out in 26. He gets it to 2-1. No, Ter gets it to 2-1. He goes out in 15. Ah, 1-1. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Right, we're gone. Ross is gone. Ter's still in. He's in the last 16. He wins this. He's in the last 8. It's currently quarter 8. Ter's 2-1 up now. Wins the next 8. He's through to the last 8. The old man is still going. After I'll get a post-match interview with the old lad, see how we get on. Sitting on 32. Can't do 32 to make it 2-all. Hits it. And then Ter probably should have won. Not should have won, but he missed 6 starts at a double to win the match. And he goes out in 24. Oh, he's miles away. 6'5" on the 170. Opponents in on tops. Could be game for Terence. And then he goes out in the 18 in the last leg, and Ter is gone. So we're all gone. Oh yeah, leaderboards. Where did we finish in the leaderboards for the Dublin Open, average-wise? Because you can get unlucky with your draw. You can play well, but you want to know what you're throwing for the whole day. So we'll have a look. Ter actually finished 4th, average-wise in the tournament. First was Sean, then Gareth Gray, then Ross O'Brien. 3 of them were in the one group. Sean, Ross and Terence were in the same group. We finished 12th, 72.95 average. Very good, very happy with that. I'm usually around the 60, 67 average. So the plan is for the development tour in April to be above 70 for the whole weekend. If I'm above 70, then all these tournaments I've been paying off to improve my average. If I'm below 68, I'll take a 69. If I'm below 68, we haven't really improved in the last 2 months. Because I do think development tour is very, very accurate in terms of what you're averaging. Because you've no excuse, you're prepared There's no distractions. There's no reason for you not to throw good darts. So whatever I average over the whole weekend of the development tour is going to be my second development tour average. Then the plan is from that gap, play as many darts tournaments, then see what I'm averaging in the third development tour. Then between that gap, play as many tournaments, see what I'm averaging in the fourth one, and see are we improving and what average, where do we start to plateau, and then when we start to plateau, can we put more hours in to stop the plateau? Yeah? So, we're getting the average up. The average has gone up, 72.93, lovely. 9.5, very nice. Plan is keep practicing. I don't really have many tournaments. I don't think I have any tournaments this week. So we can have a bit of a boot camp, and then for the next Vault Series, I'm going to finish top 10. It's not arrogance. I missed 3 weeks in the last one. I didn't start till week 4. I'm going to finish top 10. I've said it now. I have to do it. I have to back it up. Well, we do have college and shit, so. But then again, college, lads, forget about college. This is it. Anyway, if you've liked this video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one. I don't know what the next one is, when the next one is, but we'll keep on going.